make sure that you get water that's, check and make sure that check and make sure you're getting hoses for drinking water. There's different materials inside that makes it safe for drinking, but definitely dedicate one color just for drinking water. Don't do anything else with that. All of our water items go in the same container, but they have different jobs. For us, blue is drinking water. Green is for black tank flush. You use whatever color you want. A lot of hoses that are made for drinking water are white. We checked, and all of our hoses are made for drinking water. Something you want to have will be a pressure regulator, which is this, a splitter so that you can send water to two different sources, and a filter. So the pressure regulator, if you're ever at a campground and the water coming from the spigot is just too forceful, then the pressure regulator is going to keep that force from going inside and damaging your RV. So that regulates the pressure coming out of the spigot. Then you've got now a splitter. One is for drinking water, so we're going to connect the filter there, and now the filter is going to filter any water that comes into the RV for drinking or bathing or hand washing, any of that. And now you know your water is filtered before it comes in for use. From here we connect our drinking water hose. For me, I like the 0G hose. People swear by it. Supposedly it doesn't ever get kinked. You don't have any troubles with it breaking or anything. I've not had any troubles with it, and I've not heard of people having any troubles with it, and that's why we got it. People swear by it. On our filter, we always leave our cap on so that nothing's getting in there that we don't want in there. Then you just run this to your city water connect on your RV. Your RV will have one or two places for water to come in. If you have one, it is city water connection. That's where you connect this. If you have two, the other is for black tank flush. We'll come back to that in just a moment. But rather than connecting your hose and having all that weight pull down, you can connect an elbow and let all the weight pull down on the elbow. So there's another smart tool you can use. Don't do like some people do at the campground. When you finish with your stinky slinky, don't take your hose and put down in there to clean it out, because now you're taking your drinking water hose, putting it where things go from the other end of your body. Don't confuse those two hoses. If you do have a black tank flush, you're just going to connect that hose and then just run it to the other connection in your RV. See, we've got an issue where the black tank flush hose is not quite long enough to reach, and so it's stretching. As soon as we start running water through it, it'll expand and it'll lay down flat. We won't have that issue. But just like at home, you turn on your water from the campground, and then on your splitter, you just turn the valve so the water can get through. Now on those splitters or on any of those valves, whichever direction the valve is facing, that's where the water is going to go. So if it's turned perpendicular, the water won't flow through. Once you turn it parallel, that's allowing the water to go that direction. Goodness, I got to figure out how to undo this. Scott?
That went well. I'm sorry, I thought you were still gathering stuff.
For drinking or bathing or hand washing, any of that stuff. I should do that again, so I'm going righty tighty. And maintains a green. But they have. Oh, please.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's the word?
Forceful.
Thank you. It's just too forceful. Make sure that you get water that's. Check and make sure that your hoses. Check and make sure you're getting hoses for drinking water.